Hey everyone, and welcome back to Fearless and Undefined. And on this episode of 50 Reflections, we have a girl from Maryland with us where we learned some new fun facts about her that I didn't even know, including the fact that she's colorblind, which is pretty interesting because she thought my dress at Nationals was black, and it indeed was not. But I'm really hoping that y'all love to hear her story as well as get to know her a little bit. So let's go see if she's ready. Hello, it is so exciting to have you on today. Why don't you tell everyone just a little bit about yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa Dede. I am your inaugural Miss Maryland Ultimate USA 2026, and I am from Maryland.
Well, it's so nice to have you on here today. So,
Yeah.
our National Service Initiative is about being your true, authentic self in pageantry, not changing for anyone or any crown specifically. So, for you personally, what does being your authentic self in a pageant look like?
Oh my goodness, so many different things. So, one, I guess I'll start off with God has created where I have these lovely keloids all over me, and I don't go out of my way to hide them at all. Sometimes they do get hidden just because of the dress style I've chosen or the dress that I've fallen in love with. But I have one big one on my back. I have one that's actually right here. You can kind of see it. And then I have a few on my arms. And, that's part of me. I went through some crazy things and I survived it, not only because I'm strong, but because I had God with me along the way. And so I like to show them off when I can. I like to show and share the stories about them. So that's one thing. The other thing is I have scoliosis. So sometimes you will see me slouching. I promise I'm not slouching or disconnected from whatever's going on. It's more of I have a 30% rotation and then I have a 52% curvature at the top and a 32% at the bottom. So a lovely S curve. And so when I'm picking styles of dresses, when I'm walking across stage, obviously it's going to look a little different than your average person that's on stage. However, I embrace that, especially with fun fashion, because you can be sassy, you can be walking fast, no one's going to even notice it. And it's just another thing that makes me unique and different from the other girls standing with me in the room. And my last thing is my style choice. I am always looking for things that are unique, but also true to me. So I love neon. I love orange. I love pink. I love yellow. One fun fact about me that most people don't know is I'm colorblind. So I like to, yes,
Okay.
so I like to stay with colors that I can see very well. So your pinks, your neon oranges, your neon yellows, so stuff like that. So with this past pageant, you probably noticed I stuck with very bright colors or golds or silvers because I can see those and I want to enjoy it as much as the people around me are looking at me and enjoying it.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. So, if you got a chance to tell your younger self when you were starting pageants something about, being the girl you are today and that it's okay, whatever it may be, what would you want to tell yourself at the beginning of your pageant journey?
So I started pageants when I was 9 and I randomly got a letter in the mail saying you've been recommended. And my first thought was, who recommended me? I like to play in the dirt. I like to go biking. There's no ounce of girly girl in me unless I'm in the dance studio. And even still, it's a struggle with my dance teacher. But one of the things I focused too much on when I was younger was trying to change for the judges, trying to change for the system or the organization that I was competing in. However, now that I'm older and much wiser and I've gone through XYZ, I know that it's not the matter of me having to form a certain style or certain box or fit in said box. It's more of I just need to be myself, show off what God has created, be who I am on the inside and out. And if I could go back and tell my younger self to just let everything go, let the comments go, take the constructive criticism, use that, work harder, and just remember to always step with your best foot, which for me happens to be my right foot. and and just really leave your true authentic self on stage. I truly believe that if my younger self had that, she would have gotten a lot further and not taken the losses or the almost wins so personally. I mean, nowadays you see girls going into pageants so young, and I look at them, even though I started when I was not 9, I look at them and I'm like, how do you handle this so well? You guys are so much better than I was when I was your age and even younger.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining me on here and representing Maryland on my 50 Reflections journey. It was so great
Thank you
having
so
you.
much.
Yes, and I can't wait to see you soon.